Time now for the morning rush, and we start with weather. Widespread rain expected in the lower elevations today. The heavy, wet mountain snow continues up to the north. We're still going to be dodging these showers and isolated thunderstorms for the evening drive home. Overnight into tomorrow, more showers expected, so even Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Make sure you've got that umbrella on standby. David?
Bernalillo County officials are planning to use $100,000 now from behavioral health tax revenues to help asylum seekers. The Journal says this plan involves funding services, classes, and resources for young asylum seekers and their parents. Now, this money is in addition to the $250,000 already approved by the Albuquerque City Council earlier this week.
Today, we're expecting to learn more details about a stabbing that sent a man to the hospital. That's where he's at, fighting for his life this morning. Police say it happened near Coors and Central last night. Detectives now believe it started as a fight between two men near a bus stop. A suspect was taken in by police. No word on charges yet.
A family says their dad was killed for $11. Their father, 82-year-old Delfino Cervantes, was just walking along the alley behind the Country Club Market. This is near 10th and Cole. Now, he was taken to the hospital and died a week later. His family says he was mugged, and now they're looking for a suspect. Surveillance cameras did not catch the assault.
State officials being grilled about missed deadlines to get their new Medicaid system up and running. The computer upgrade is required by the federal government. The Journal reports Human Services officials say the completion date is now pushed to 2021, 2 years after deadline. Vendor accountability and staffing issues being blamed.
Police still searching this morning for a man they say stole a water authority truck. Police say Daniel Haas stole it back in February, then got into 3 separate crashes before crashing at a Circle K. Haas entered a recovery program but took off just a day later.
Developing news for you. North Korea vowing that the recent missile launches nothing more than routine military training. South Korea not buying it. North Korea fired 3 short-range missiles, prompting President Trump to say the White House is looking at the situation very seriously. Some worry it's a sign the negotiations could be in danger.
Next week, the state will start a pricey highway project. The work is part of the state's $22 million reconstruction of Highway 41 in Santa Fe County. Right now, signs warn of road work near Stanley. The Department of Transportation says not enough soil samples were taken, causing the road to ripple. NMDOT says fixing the problem will now cost an extra $4.2 million.
This morning, state police officers using drones to quickly clear the crash scenes. 2017, that's when state police began using a drone to take aerial photographs and videos of DWI crashes. They paired the footage with a new computer program, turning crash scenes into a 3D model. Right now, 6 officers are trained to fly drones.
Today, a New Mexico woman charged with the murder on the Navajo Nation is scheduled to appear in court. Trudy Martinez was arrested by FBI agents yesterday in Gallup. Agents say she shot and killed her sister-in-law last week in Twin Lakes. They say she took off with her own children, who are now safe with family.
Happening at 9:30 this morning, Mayor Tim Keller is expected to make an announcement about how the city is working on fighting violent crime in the Albuquerque area. The press conference set to be held in Nob Hill. Mayor Keller will be joined by UNM and other agencies.
New this morning, plaintiffs in the Yazzie Martinez education lawsuit will likely soon get more money from the state. According to the Santa Fe New Mexican, a judge has ruled for the state to pay more than $312,000, all in legal expenses, to a group of plaintiffs. Now, the lawsuit accuses the education department of not offering adequate education to all public school students. Kristen.
Today's Metro Threat Index up to an 8, looking at on and off rain showers through the day today. We've got gusty winds this morning. Those will be about 10 to 15 miles per hour this afternoon. And of course, those cool temperatures, 40s this morning, those low to mid 50s at the warmest this afternoon. Crystal?
It is official. Former CIA agent Valerie Plame now on the campaign trail after announcing she's looking to replace Ben Ray Lujan in the state's 3rd district. Plame, who lives in Santa Fe, first came into the national spotlight after she was exposed as a CIA operative under the Bush administration back in 2003.
Right now, Amazon has agreed to ensure school supplies and children's jewelry sold on its website do not contain excessive levels of lead. This after an investigation found dozens of items tested above the legal levels for the dangerous metals. Amazon says it has notified customers.
A New Mexico United fan is pushing his vision for the winning soccer team to get its own stadium. The fan designed a stadium featuring more than 21,000 people in a large grass area, also a view of downtown and the Sandias. Currently, the soccer team plays at Isotopes Park. They will be there for at least the next 2 years. On to other news happening today. The biopark is offering 2-for-1 admission in honor of National Public Gardens Day. Today's event will allow visitors to learn how the biopark promotes conservation and environmental stewardship in the community through Q&A as well as demonstrations.
Looking ahead, the city of Rio Rancho is set to host the city's largest yard sale tomorrow. Shoppers can cruise the community sale for new treasures at no cost. The event will take place from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., all at Cabazon Park. New this morning, Party City closing some of their stores amidst a global helium shortage. The Party store chain says that they were going to be closing 45 stores. There are 3 Party City stores here in New Mexico. Officials with Party City did not say which stores would be affected.
Time now for a check on that morning commute. The map looks good. No major slowdowns or crashes to tell you about there. We have our news tracker out this morning. As you can see, a wet interstate there on I-40. The windshield wipers still going. Make sure to take it easy on the speeds and allow for that extra time to get through this morning's rain.
Okay, take a look at this video going viral this morning. Shows a spring graduation at the University of Colorado looking more like a winter one. Nearly 9,000 students walked the snowy stage as parents watched, probably bundled up. The snow continued falling during the ceremony with temps only in the 30s. That's a graduation to remember for sure.
Yeah.
We are taking you back 53 years ago on this day, May 10th, 1966. We had an F-0 tornado touch down near Jaw, way out there in the southeastern corner of our state. It tore down about a mile of power lines there, and the damage was estimated to be about $2,500. So that was on this day 53 years ago. We take you now to the 5 facts.
At number 5, a glimpse of the future. Well, this morning, New Mexico United's winning season is inspiring one fan to push his vision for the team's own stadium. A design that would include seats for over 21,000 people. For now, United will play at Isotopes Park.
Number 4, now this morning, more state police officers using drones to quickly clear the scenes of fatal or DWI crashes. They pair the footage with a new computer program, turning crash scenes into a 3D model.
And number 3, there's a safety warning this morning from fire officials saying ditch the inflatable if you're heading out to the Rio Grande. Already, the Corrales Fire Department says they had to rescue 2 people attempting to float down the river last weekend. They're asking visitors to take precautions and wear a life jacket.
On to number 1 now, or number 2, I should say. This morning, an Albuquerque family pleading for the public to give them tips after their 82-year-old dad was mugged for $11. This took place on April 14th near the Country Club Market near 10th and Cole. If you have any details, you're asked to call police.
At number 1, widespread rain and mountain snow continues today through the weekend, looking at another about 10 to 12 inches of snow possible in the higher peaks today. Temperatures will be much cooler to finish the week in the 50s. Slow recovery with the numbers over the weekend, and we still have rain chances to start next week.